Hey y'all, today I'm going to show you how to make these gluten-free lemon bars. Lemon bars are truly the unsung hero of the dessert world, don't you think? They are so underappreciated, but so easy. So let's get started. Don't you just love this cute little Mickey Mouse bowl? My mom and dad got me a set of these for Christmas, and I just love it. I love the spout too. So in a large bowl, add some melted butter, along with some vanilla. Sorry, that was one of my dogs barking in the background. Add some granulated sugar and some salt. And I use my gluten-free all-purpose flour blend here, but you can also use King Arthur flour, Bob's 1-to-1, maybe cup for cup. Any of those will work fine. And just mix this until a really soft dough forms. And I've lined my 9x13-inch baking pan. I first spread it with butter just so the parchment paper would stick, and then put the parchment paper on top. You don't have to use parchment paper. It just makes for a better presentation when you take the bars out. And then just use your hands to spread everything to all the corners nice and evenly. And we're going to bake this for 23 to 25 minutes or until lightly browned on the edges. And while that's baking, we'll get started on the filling. That starts with some granulated sugar and a little bit of all-purpose gluten-free flour, mine or a store-bought blend, and mix that together really well. Then add 6 whole eggs, and this is what really makes it custardy on top. So break up the eggs and mix them really well with the rest of the ingredients. And then add freshly squeezed lemon juice. Don't skip on the freshly squeezed. It really makes a huge difference versus like bottled lemon juice. Mix that together and you are done with the filling. Now before adding the filling, once the bars come out of the oven, or once the shortbread crust comes out of the oven, poke it several times with a fork just on like the top layer. Don't poke all the way through to the bottom. What this does is apparently helps keep the crust from separating from the filling when they're completely cooled. So pour the filling on top of the warm crust. It doesn't need to completely cool down because we're going to stick it back in the oven to bake for an additional 26 to 28 minutes or so until set. When it comes out of the oven, let it cool completely. You can dust it with a little bit of powdered sugar if you'd like. You don't have to, but it's a traditional thing and I really like the contrast. And that's it. Wonderful gluten-free lemon bars. Enjoy!